Welcome to episode 103 of the Get Well With Me podcast. I am your host, Adrienne, and together we explore the healing powers of our subconscious mind while leaning in towards a healthier lifestyle. And if you're here for episode 103, then it's bedtime. So I won't share anything additional. Let's get into this meditation, this mountain meditation, and allow you to drift off to sweet dreams. As we experience now and move into our mountain meditation, as we set our goal to have a fresh perspective, to see something that we did not see before, something that is helpful, something that we can take with us from this experience. And as you breathe out slowly and smoothly, just allow the facial muscles to soften, knowing once again that it is safe to be here now. And as you touch the roof of your mouth with the tip of your tongue, you can notice that your jaw automatically relaxes. That's right. Relax the jaw now. And as your jaw relaxes, you can allow that pleasant feeling to spread everywhere it needs to go. As you go deeper and deeper into hypnosis. And remembering that you don't have to pay attention to the sound of my voice now, because your inner mind is always listening to the words that I say, and they will be heard and accepted. You can invite the thought of a mountain, the most magnificent or beautiful mountain. Perhaps it's a mountain that you know, or maybe it's one that you've seen in a picture. Or it's a unique, original mountain from your own imagination. Allowing this mountain to come to your senses, perhaps in the form of an image, or even sounds, perhaps a feeling of its overall shape, its lofty peak high in the sky, the large base rooted in the bedrock of the Earth's crust, its steep or gently sloping sides, noticing how massive it is, how solid, how unmoving, how beautiful, whether from far away or up close. Perhaps your mountain is covered in a blanket of pure white snow, with snow-covered trees reaching down to the base. Or perhaps your mountain is green and bright, with rugged granite sides. I wonder if you can notice if there are streams or waterfalls, and what that might sound like, and the energy that goes with that moving water. There may be one peak or a series of peaks. There could be meadows or high lakes. Observing the mountain now, noting its qualities. And when you feel ready, imagine your body as a mountain, sitting here, so that your body and the mountain become one. So that as you sit here, you inhabit the magnificence and the stillness, the majesty of the mountain. You are the mountain, grounded. Your head becomes the lofty peak, supported by the body, and allowing a panoramic view, a wide perspective. So as you look out, you see as a mountain from this place of serenity, dignity, and resilience. Your shoulders and arms are the slopes of the mountain. Your trunk and legs, the solid base, rooted deeply in the bedrock of the earth. Experience in your body a sense of uplifting from deep inside, with each breath becoming more aware of the sensation of being a breathing mountain, alive and vital, yet grounded in inner stillness, aware of the beauty that you are, deeply aware of your worthiness and resilience. Beyond words, beyond thought, a centered, grounded, unmoving presence as a mountain. As you become aware of the sun traveling across the sky, and the light and the shadows and the colors change moment by moment in the mountain stillness, the surface alive with activity of streams, melting snow, waterfalls, plants, and wildlife. As you sit as a mountain, noticing and feeling how night follows day and day follows night. The bright and warming sun, followed by the cool night sky, sparkling with stars, and the gradual dawning of a new day. That's right. Through it all, you just sit as a mountain, experiencing change in each moment, constantly changing, yet always just being as a mountain. You're still as the seasons flow into one another, and as the weather changes moment by moment, day by day, calmness abiding all change, stillness and peace as you, as a mountain, bathed in the warm colors and vitality of summer, in the autumn wearing a coat of brilliant shades of gold and amber, and then winter comes and there's snow on the mountain. Maybe it just sits on the peak, and the storms may come, wind, rain, hail. Big storms will come, rustling through the plants and trees, crashing into the surface, and even through the strongest storms, you just sit in strength as a mountain. Because no matter what happens on the surface, you are grounded. You are strong. You are dignified. You are peaceful. So just sitting as a mountain with an unshakable groundedness, simply noticing the face of all change. And in our lives, we can also experience periods of lightness and dark, or stillness and movement, sadness and happiness. We experience our own storms, and they have various intensity, inside and outside. And a mountain can endure pain and darkness, as well as light and comfort. A mountain is so strong, so firm, constant changing in emotions and mood and energy and aliveness. And just knowing you can sit as a mountain, experiencing grandeur and poise, always calm, with a gentle acceptance of all change. A mountain can seem to have a knowing that storms may come and go, but also knowing we have a gentle strength within us, a quiet dignity, deeply rooted, and we can access this anytime, even now, sitting, breathing as a mountain, and resting in awareness of a moment by moment, being present for every sunrise, signaling the possibilities of a new day. That's right, a new day. And settling down with every sunset, quieting down as the sun goes down, preparing for deep rest. I wonder if you can imagine, people may come to see the mountain, and they might comment on how beautiful it is, or how maybe it's not a good day to see the mountain because it's cloudy, or rainy, or foggy, or dark. But none of this matters to the mountain, which remains at all times its essential self. That's right. The mountain remains at all times its essential self. And clouds may come, and clouds may go, and the mountain's magnificence and beauty remain in sun and clouds, in summer and winter, through it all. A mountain sits tall, dignified and strong. And then spring arrives, trees blossom, flowers bloom, birds sing in the trees happy songs once again. Streams joyfully flow with the waters of melting snow, so that every time you notice signs of spring, consciously or unconsciously, you remember and become aware that you are the mountain, unmoved by weather, because you've been through a lot, haven't you? And you are the mountain, unmoved by the weather, unmoved by what happens on the surface, unmoved by the world of appearances, remaining your essential self through the seasons, the changing weather, the activity ebbing and flowing on the surface. That's right, ebbing and flowing on the surface. You embody the central, unwavering stillness, the groundedness in the face of changes. Over time, over seconds, over hours, days, weeks, seasons, over years, as you experience the constantly changing nature of mind and body and of the outer world on the surface. We each have our own periods of light and darkness, inactivity and activity, our moments of drabness, moments of color. It's true that we experience storms of varying intensity in the outer world. There have been times of darkness or pain, as well as the moments of joy, euphoria, those uplifting times. Even our appearance changes constantly, experiencing a weather of its own. And by becoming the mountain, you take on its strength. By becoming the mountain, you adopt its stability as your own. As a mountain, we support our energy to encounter each moment with unshakable strength, presence, perspective, and clarity. Noticing even how thoughts and feelings, emotional storms and circumstances, even the things that happen to us that are much like the weather on the mountain, sometimes we can take it personally. But being the mountain, its strongest characteristic is impersonal. The weather of our own lives is not to be ignored or denied. It's to be encountered. It's to be honored. It's to be felt, known for what it is, and noticed as we simply observe. We come to know a deeper silence, a stillness and a wisdom. We learn this and so much more as we experience being the mountain. We're going to anchor this dignity, this resilience and strength in being the mountain, so that even now your subconscious is memorizing strength, memorizing resilience, as your muscles, nerves, and your very bones memorize resilience as you sit the mountain, so that every time you simply think mountain, to yourself, you immediately step into dignity and resilience. Simply the word mountain, the thought of a mountain, and you immediately step into your dignity, your resilience, your strength. And as you experience this now, imagine the next time that you start to wobble in your thinking. Next time you start to experience the emotions of a storm. When you think the word mountain, you can immediately experience this dignity and resilience, this calm and stability in the midst of any storm. And as you experience peace in this moment, I ask your brilliant unconscious mind to install this dignity and resilience as your default way of being, so that you can experience peace and calm when the sun is shining, when the rain is pouring, in the easy seasons, in the difficult times, as you fully realize now that whatever is happening outside, that you are resilient, you are strong, you are peaceful, you are the mountain. I'd like you to imagine it's a week from now, and you've experienced this past week as the mountain. Look back and notice all the times that you've experienced resilience in the midst of difficulty. Look back and notice all the times that the circumstances were swirling around you, but you experienced resilience and peace because you are the mountain. And you can think, maybe you can hear, thank you. Thank you, because your brilliant unconscious mind reminded you of your strength and your resilience. And I wonder what it'll be like a month from now, or 6 months, or a year from now, having experienced life as the mountain, from this place of peaceful resilience, with a gentle, steady knowing that all is well and everything is working out for your highest good. And out of this situation, only good will come, and you are safe. And this knowing is present with you from now on. And as the days and weeks go by, you experience more and more confidence and calm. And you always have enough. It seems that things work out for you and good things happen to you. That's right. Even what appears to be a difficulty at first, it turns into things going your way. Good things happen for you. You always have enough. Enough of everything. And your supply is endless. You use the power and clarity of your imagination to see positive outcomes and possibilities. You're motivated and positive and healthy and youthful and thankful for all the resources that you were born with that are still working for you today. As you remember that you are loved, you are loving, and you are lovable. And because you are aware of your worthiness, your subconscious mind protects you by making sure that you get adequate rest and deep sleep. And because you are aware of your worthiness, your subconscious mind causes you to crave healthy nourishment and hydration. And because you're grateful that your body is bringing you through this life, your subconscious mind offers protection by boosting your happiness. Because happiness is for other people, and happiness is for you too. And I wonder what thoughts a person can think to boost their health, to increase their energy. I wonder how much a person can heal and restore while they sleep at night. And because it is true that happy people say kind things to themselves inside, you can begin to notice an encouraging voice cheering you on as you move through your day to day. And it tells you you are good enough. And more, you feel better about who you are. And more, you become the person you really want to be. And more, you notice yourself making the healthy choice, even surprising yourself sometimes. You know healing is always available to you. You know tranquility is always available to you. And you are better and better all the time. And happy surprises come to you from every direction. And endless good comes to you now in endless ways. And your cup overflows with joy as your heart sings, "Thank you. Thank you." You know healing is always available to you. You know tranquility is always available to you. And you are better and better all the time. And so it is.